Hello, thank you for joining me here on LRTBT. Let's read the Bible together. I'd like to talk a little bit about forgiveness. And let's start in Ephesians. We're going to start Ephesians chapter 1, verse 7. And it says here, "In whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, according to the riches of his grace." When talking about forgiveness, I think for a lot of people, that's a pretty difficult, hard thing to do, particularly if someone has done you wrong, misled you, or betrayed you, or what have you. But you know, God gives us forgiveness through His Son Jesus Christ, who died for us on the cross and shed his life. And so therefore, a lot of times people, they don't want to do that. I know at times it's very difficult for me as well to forgive, and not just forgive, but also to forget. And a lot of times, we'll say, well, I'm human. And, it's very difficult to do that. But that's why Jesus Christ did what he did, to show that even being human, um, that we do have the ability or the capacity to forgive, as hard as it is. And like I said, trust me, I understand, and I know how that is to forgive uh, people, but especially people who we love and care about, and betrayal can go a long ways. So once again, I like to read that because I think it's very important. That's Ephesians chapter 1, verse 7. And it says, "In whom we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins according to the riches of his grace." So God has plenty of grace to give, plenty, and he's open to that. And it's essentially up to us, whether or not we want to accept it or not. And but it's there, and also it's there for us to give as well. And I hope that in some way I said something to encourage you. But my primary goal is to, and always is to, read the Bible, the Holy Bible. It's very important that we get in contact, that we connect with God. And the way to do that is through the Word. As far as reading the scriptures and knowing and understanding who God is and why God did what he did and why Christ did what he did for us. And through his blood, we are forgiven. So with that said, I encourage you once again, read your Bibles,